Hello everyone. Okay, this question also comes quite often to us where people ask us that how do you evaluate a ticketing system? What sort of ticketing system will be the best? Or in specific to one ticketing system, we're going to talk today is Zoho Desk. Zoho Desk, as its name goes, it's kind of a help desk system. Also, something that makes this system apart is its capability to integrate with a couple of other applications. We will talk about a little bit more in depth in regards to these applications and how it can help in achieving what you want to achieve. And let's go bit by bit. Let's start with who the ticketing systems are for, how they can help, and what part of the process they can help in. As the name says, ticketing system helps you in lodging these tickets. Majority of the teams who end up in using them, either they are help desks or the teams who need to provide some sort of a post-sale service. Once you have sold a product to your customer, you may end up, or the client might end up in raising some sort of a problem or some sort of an issue, and you may need to manage those issues or those complaints in form of tickets so that you can stay on the top of it. Some tickets or some issues can be resolved on the phone. For some issues, you may need to go and do a bit of work before you can give an answer to them. And that's where these ticketing system or help desk systems, they come into the picture. One of the things that made help desk systems more efficient was the capability to provide some sort of a team collaboration. What do I mean when I say about team collaboration is, let's say there is some sort of an inbox that need to be monitored, but you want people to have some sort of an accountability once the tickets has been assigned to them. If they are not able to attend, or if they need to create some sort of reminders or their tasks or follow-up tasks for themselves, this is what these systems can help you with. Then the second part, management, they always love to have some sort of reports, how many tickets are in open, how quickly they've been attended to. We're going to talk about the SLAs as well down the line, because SLAs, as the name suggests, it is service level agreements. You want to ensure that your team been able to attend those tickets within agreed time frame. So that's, maybe you have already communicated to the client that you two need around 2 to 3 days to resolve these issues, and that's what you want to monitor with the help of SLAs, or we call service level agreements, that how many tickets have been resolved or been attended within those SLAs. As soon as you mention SLAs, very soon you starts coming escalations. So these systems, they are capable of taking care of these kind of things, where you can escalate to from team member or agent to a supervisor as well. The next part that comes in, ability to divide the organization into departments. What do I mean by dividing the departments? For example, you may have a warehouse support separate than the rest of your sales, product sales support. Maybe you have some sort of a vendor support in a different department. You have maybe service department who are going to do it, or maybe you have quality assurance department as well. This does not apply to all the organizations, but it does help in segregating the incoming tickets so that you can assign them. The next part is skills and product based ticket assignment, which is, you may have some team members who are more skilled in a particular segment, particular product. If you have a diverse or massive range of products, you don't want to assign the tickets just left, right, and straight. You may want to assign ticket based on a particular skill or particular product that your team member going to deal in. Okay, so the next part gets pretty confusing for many of them. I'm going to show you the other screen as well, because this is only a screenshot. That how many versions are available when it comes to Zoho Desk itself. Yes, there is a free version, which sounds surprising, but look, that's what majority of software as a service companies do these days. They do provide some sort of free access where you can explore the system and you can see whether it is kind of a fit for your team or not. Then very next to it comes in a standard, professional, and enterprise. There are a list of features that are already available on the website about these, that what will be included in the free and what will be included in standard and professional. Let's say something that really stand them apart is between free and standard. If you want to provide a knowledge base where people able to search those articles before they create these tickets, that can only be done in standard. Whereas if you want to have a telephony integration and you want to have capability to manage the teams, then you need at least professional. Yeah, there are other features as well, but also like free. Obviously, every company want to make some money. You can have a bit of a play around in it, the free version. But if you have a team of 5 or 10 team members, there is no way you can get away with the free version only. You're going to end up in taking the standard version or the professional version. Some organizations do need enterprise editions as well. The pricing is self-explanatory as it is there on the screen. Also, it keeps changing every now and then, so please visit the website and I will share the website link with you guys as well. In a snapshot where how the Zoho Desk or any ticketing system can be set up, you look at the setup screen. We can walk through you, but it is a bit too much detail. We will explain all this to you in coming slides. But this is the first screen that you're going to see when you're going to start setting up, where you have to set up organization, you have to set up as products, departments. You can even go to the level of creating the custom fields to suit your requirements. Maybe you need some sort of the templates, the email templates we call, and maybe ticket templates as well. You can separate roles based on permissions and all. You can import if you already have some ticketing system in place, you can download the format in which you can upload those tickets to start with. For developers purpose, yes, they do provide APIs, the capability to write custom functions. If it is a bit too boring, you can talk to us later on, or you can ask us questions, we can answer them. Some of the features which really makes Zoho Desk as a bit of a standout is one of the first one is your ability to custom map the custom domain. What do I mean? Instead of having a URL looking like test dot, I just wrote test, or maybe let's say if you have a company called abc.zohodesk.com, you can show support.yourcompany.com or .com.au kind of a domain. It helps in if you need to expose your help channel to your clients. It's a nice thing to have. The next part, I already spoken about this one a little bit before, departments and products. You can set up those departments, whether it is the service department, whether it is the sales department. I hope you're not going to have too many issues in your sales department, but you can set up the departments as well. Workflow automations, where you can shoot an email based on any of the ticket that was updated. You don't have to type in those emails again and again. Those are email template automations. You can perform certain tasks. When a task is assigned to a team member, he can be notified. If time-based schedulers, custom fields, I guess when you need to customize the ticket template, that's what when you're going to use these ones. Another one is the time capture, where you can start capturing the time spent by a resource as soon as they have opened the ticket, or you can provide them some sort of feature where they can just start the timer or they can stop the timer. You can choose which way it should be go. So you can set up and it can start working in the same way. One of the thing that I like more, if you already have your business operating on Zoho platform, is capability of Zoho Desk to create timesheets based on the time that you captured and pushing those timesheets into Zoho Books. So it can help in replicating or those timesheets into your accounting and bookkeeping software as well. It's again, this is the part that I like most, that we as the developers, we can write those custom functions, the functionalities which are not there in the Zoho Desk or in the help desk system. We can create those functions to meet your business requirements. The templates based, you can choose those fields pre-populated, or we can capture a couple of fields based on the ticket templates as well, not only the email templates. The next part is, look, this list can keep going, but one of the most important part is this system scalable? Scalable, and that's what this slide is going to be focusing on more. So yes, you can separate the access of these team agents based on the roles. An agent might not need as much as permission as the rest of supervisors or the managers needed. You can push those tickets directly from your website by publishing the web form on your website and into the help desk. You can extend your Zoho Desk or your ticketing system with the help of Help Center or a portal, where your customers or your vendors can create those tickets and also can check it as well while creating some sort of a sign-in, and they will be able to see the progress of it, so they don't end up in bothering you and your team over and over again. Say, hey, what happened with my tickets? As I mentioned before, as soon as you mention about SLAs, and this is more interest to the management, I guess, you can have escalations if the ticket has not been looked after within a specified time frame. This can send some sort of notification and it can escalate the ticket to a manager or a supervisor. It can provide the reports, dashboards. Yes, from based on those reports, the dashboard can be created. Also, I would like to mention, if these features, or especially the reporting, is not enough, there is another product from Zoho called Zoho Analytics. So that product can be integrated and reporting can be taken to a next level, something along the lines of Microsoft Power BI. So this Zoho Analytics can even connect to third-party systems as well, not only the Zoho. Again, I would like to highlight that Zoho does provides the APIs capability for publishing webhooks and also the marketplace extensions. This marketplace extensions is something that really stands Zoho Desk above a lot of other ticketing systems. Telephony integration, where if you have a number, 800 number, 1800 number, or some number to be called, that telephony can be integrated with Zoho Desk, so that system can already identify the client who is coming in. Not only integrating, but it does have capability to publish the IVR as well. Well, that's more of a telephony features, not the ticketing system features, but it's good to have all these ones. What help desk have evolved these days? Not only just creating the tickets and incidents, it also tries to provide some sort of a broader view where you can see what is it that's going on with the client, how many emails been sent to them, what sort of interaction you had, what's happening with the ticket in terms of your team members. Have they set up some sort of a task for themselves? Is there any upcoming or previous calls, any meetings been done? again, it goes back to the same thing. It depends on your requirements. It depends on what sort of process is going to be suitable for you, not only from the software point of view. And I guess in this day and age, you gotta have social integration so that you can push the interaction from your social media into the ticketing system as well. If this is useful, this software, Zoho Desk, also provides ability to create community. For example, like say Xero, right, is an accounting and bookkeeping software. They do create communities where there are professionals who are helping in answering those queries and questions. You do have this capability, but I don't know if you will end up in using it or not. One of the most important feature, knowledge base articles. Knowledge base articles can help you in reducing number of calls to your support team. If you end up in capturing these articles or repetitive questions or frequently asked questions, while your user or your customer is creating a ticket, these systems are capable enough of showing those solutions or articles that you have saved already, so that they can read those articles and maybe they can resolve it to some extent. There still will be some clients who are going to need some help, I guess. If you need further help, where to go? Yeah, I will show you that website as well. You do have live chat support from Zoho. There are help resources available. Webinars, knowledge base articles are already available. What do? Yeah, we do help in customizing this software. If required any development, any integration, and training as well. So IT Solution Solved not only provides the customization and development and training, we do integrate these softwares with other applications as well based on your requirements. Now let's go back to what we were looking at before, Zoho Desk. Here we go. Where are those features that we were talking about? So this is just for the reference purpose. Here is the URL. You can go to zoho.com and /desk. It will open this Zoho Desk page. Then you can go to the pricing. You can see all the slide, which was not so much, the screenshot was not clear. You do have two pricing where you can choose whether monthly or yearly. Again, good thing about Zoho, they don't have some sort of a contract. You can choose to buy yearly, and if you don't end up in using after 2 months or 3 months, you can ask for your 100% refund back. It's not me who's saying that. It's mentioned in the terms and conditions of Zoho Desk, and I have seen many of our clients who appreciate this fact. And the chat, that live chat that I was talking to you about, you just click away. You can just provide the information here, and somebody will help you out. Yeah. And the other screen that I was discussing was more of this part, the setup screen, where you do have all these options. You can read. I'm sure this can be quite overwhelming for a lot of people, and that's where I guess people like us, we come into the picture. We do know these applications inside out. If required, we can help you in mapping your processes as well, not only implementing the software in your business, but help implementing a proper help desk or service desk in your business. Yes, I guess it goes without saying. If you go here, this is the layout that you will be able to see. That yes, you can see all the tickets in the system. You can have, if I go back in the table view, and here we go, this kind of a sneak peek. They call this feature as a sneak peek, where you, without losing this view of the tickets. You can look at the kind of the way the Outlook shows the email and interaction, the same way it shows you the one as well. You can reply directly from here. You can add a comment. You can see what has been going on this ticket. This is the test login, obviously, so there won't be much in it. One other feature that I would like to explain that confuses a lot of people is the contacts and accounts. If you look at the customers tab, where it says yes, every single person who going to raise the request is a contact, and it can automatically add those contacts in the system as well. The more important part is system does have capability to have not only business to consumer B2C, but also business to business as B2B as well, and that's something need to be taken care when you are setting up the software, that you do end up in creating the right architecture. So if you have supplied some sort of a service to an organization, and one of the user it'll end up in raising the ticket, that user should be attached to that organization as well. And that's what I meant when I'm saying here these two ones, contacts and accounts. You can create separate views or separate lists based on it, that what sort of data you like to see. This is very customizable. You can play around on it. If you need help, feel free to give us a yell. One other feature I always like to highlight is its universal search facilities. So where you can start typing the name of the person, and it can try to find those the tickets or everything that has been lodged to it. If Lawrence have created a ticket, it's here. It's the contact which is there. It's tickets there. If they're mentioned in any product or any activities they're related to, you can say it. Also, there is some sort of an advanced feature, I think. Yes, here we go. All right, here we go. And if you want to see in detail, you can see these ones. So you can create those filters is required. You can sort those, but that's more relevant with more data actually. Also, just from here clicking in this plus button, you do have capability to create a ticket or a contact or anything directly from here, so that you don't have to go into a particular module and go and create it. So I hope this will help in knowing help desk or Zoho Desk in a little bit more in depth. If you need any help, feel free to reach out to us. I will request again, for free Zoho Desk, we will publish the URL in the comment box in the description, so you can just access it from there, or I will highly request you to subscribe to our channel for these kind of useful, I hope this is useful videos for you. Do let us know what do you think by commenting, and if you find it useful, please if you can like our video, that is highly appreciated. Okay, thank you. Have a good day.